Greetings and salutations, everybody. We're closing in for the final films in this 20 film Hammer Films Blu-ray set. And for those who are new to my channel, I like to make videos to share things I like, such as films mainly, but with the occasional book, game, or TV show thrown in. However, for this Blu-ray set that I'm going through for these Hammer films, making a video for every single title, whether I liked it or not. But before we begin, here it comes. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon to get notifications for when I put up new content, which is usually once or twice a week, though occasionally I do work in a third or fourth, depending on what all is happening. Also, while you're here, be sure to check out my back catalog. There may be some other items in there that you enjoy watching as well. And be sure to share both this video and this channel around, as it really does help the channel quite a bit. Well, now that that's out of the way, let's have a quick short chat about another short, by today's standards at least, film, which is Sword of Sherwood Forest from 1960. Now, there are a few recognizable Hammer actors in this film, such as Peter Cushing. Oliver Reed has a small role in this, and Richard Pascoe, who was also in The Gorgon, which I did a review for as well, and I'll be linking to that one below in the description. But the synopsis for this film is as follows. While King Richard is away at the Crusades, some Nottingham nobles and their sheriff plot to confiscate estates of fallen crusaders, but Robin Hood and Maid Marian foil their plan. So there were a lot of similarities between this and the film that Kevin Costner was in. You know, it had some of the similar aspects to it, not just the fact that it was being Robin Hood. But of course, this one had a lot more British accents in it. I had to do one little dig there at Kevin Costner there. I don't know why he couldn't carry that British accent. But anyways, so there were some similarities. You know, it's definitely some fun action here. But ultimately, you know, this was a fun, quick action film, similar to the previous one that he did, which was on the same exact disc for the Pirates of Blood River. Both were fun, familiar ideas and stories that we've seen before, great color and so on. As I've mentioned before, I love the way that they do color in these old films. Something about it really makes it seem to pop quite a bit more. But this one, it felt like the production value was a bit higher. They had a little bit more going on, some different filming techniques, and it actually worked out a little bit better than the Pirates of Blood River. But you know, ultimately, like the last one, I didn't really find anything too astounding about this that really pulled me into it. It was just another okay yet fun film worth checking out. You know, everybody did a good job. Things moved from scene to scene pretty well. It kept me interested, you know, and it's definitely worth watching to the end. It was again really cool to see some of these other actors, especially Peter Cushing, seeing him, you know, in another role in this when he was much younger. Seeing Oliver Reed again, he has a very small part in it, but plays a very annoying character. That's kind of cool to see that aspect to him. But yeah, and it was you know, it's pretty interesting. We had you know, we had the other actor in there as well, that Richard Pascoe, who I'd seen in The Gorgon. So it was nice kind of revisiting some of those actors that had been in this set before. And it was a nice little action movie, you know, similar, like I said, with the Pirates of Blood River, as one that I would see as being on like a Saturday afternoon, you know, TV or something, you know, one of like the local station kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, that's actually about all I can even think to say about this, because there's not too much going on. It's very light, very fun, worth checking out. But yeah, crazy to think that there's only 3 films left in this set for me to go through. 20 films in all, doing one per week is a really long stretch to be kind of going through all these. And I haven't been watching them in advance. I literally watch one week, do the video, wait a week, watch the next one. So I've had this spaced out where once a week I get to watch an older film from anywhere from, I think 57 or 58 might have been the oldest one, with the most current one being possibly 64, 65. So it's been really interesting seeing, you know, some of the horror, thrillers, action, comedy, black and white, color. But, you know, once I'm done with that, I'm actually going to, you know, when I'm done with those other 3, I'm going to do a little wrap up video to go into a little bit more detail about the set in itself. But yeah, there you have it for this one, Sword of Sherwood Forest from 1960, worth checking out. You know, if you can get your hands on it, either through this set or if it's available in other places. Um, but yeah, I'll put some other links down in my description for other items that are related, or other reviews that I did that were related. And you know, thanks for checking out my video and sticking around to the end, as like the other YouTube stuff I mentioned at the beginning. It really does help out the channel quite a bit to stick around to the end. And you know, I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.